Okay, now let me just get my other screen that I need up and we will get started. Okay, welcome. I'm Elizabeth Wilson. I'm Product Program Specialist with GSSEM, and we are going to do the Cookie Rookie for Juliettes this morning. So getting started, the first thing to do is to request your Juliet cookie kit. The kit's going to include all the materials that you need to get started with the cookie program. You want to make sure that your Juliet is registered for the 2021 season, and girls must be registered to participate in the cookie program. Before you can get started with the sale, you need to make sure that you have filled out the 2 financial paperwork forms that are required. That's the Juliet Product Program Agreement to Assume Debt and the Juliet ACH form, which is the Debt Authorization Form. And that's how the council will get the money that is owed to us in order to pay for the cookies that you receive. And those 2 forms can be found online in the cookie section of the GSSEM website. I don't hear the sound, so I'm not sure if it's coming through for you guys. Hopefully it is. The cookie program allows girls to climb with courage on their adventures. And are you ready for a new Girl Scout adventure? Because we are. We have our new cookie called the Adventurefuls. This was made in collaboration with Girl Scouts to deliver flavor consumers crave. One of the hot flavors right now, if you go anywhere, is caramel and salt. This is a brownie inspired cookie with a caramel chewy center with fudge stripes over the top and sea salt. I personally love this cookie. And this cookie will be made available for both bakers. So you won't have customers coming to you asking for a cookie that you don't offer, because GSUSA has now asked both bakers to have the same cookies available, and they're trying to work on getting that streamlined to make it easier for the consumer, to make sure that we don't have that confusion and frustration among the 2 different bakers that there are. So our cookie lineup this year is going to be 9 cookies. We did not get rid of a cookie. We have the new Adventureful as an addition to the wonderful 8 cookies we have already had. Little Brownie will continue to bake Girl Scout s'mores and their gluten-free Toffee-tastic cookies as well. Adventurefuls is a core cookie and will be $4 along with the other 6 core cookies. And then Girl Scout s'mores and Toffee-tastics are $6 a box. And there's that. So the Juliettes earn program credits based on their sales. And it's based on a range of boxes sold. And that chart will be in your cookie kit that you receive, as well as it can be located on the cookie seller resource page on gssem.org. And please keep in mind that Juliettes do not keep cash from the cookie program. Which cookie is your favorite? Do you like chewy, crunchy, chocolatey, or lemony? Personally, I love that new Adventureful. So I guess that's chocolatey, crunchy, chewy, all at the same time. So Ferrera and Little Brownie pride themselves on quality ingredients. Wow, I'm sorry. They use RSPO certified palm oil in all 9 of their cookies. They do not use high fructose corn syrup, no partially hydrogenated oils in their cookies, and they have 0 grams of trans fat per serving, as well as all 9 cookies are halal certified and kosher certified. Little Brownie condemns child labor and any exploitation of workers and takes all allegations of abuse seriously. They work closely with their suppliers and partners to ensure that Their global supplier code of business conduct and human rights policies are followed, and correct or terminate suppliers not in compliance. And this is in response to some questions that customers had last year. So this statement might come in handy just to know that it is RSPO certified sustainable palm oil that Little Brownie Baker uses. And sustainability is important to building future for girls, and it's important to Little Brownie and Ferrera. They have determined that paperboard and corrugated packaging containers contain recycled fiber. Many of the Little Brownie materials are printed on paper made from recycled materials and certified by the Forest Stewardship Council. In 2020, Ferrera signed the Ellen MacArthur Foundation's New Plastics Economy Global Commitment for a circular economy for plastic, committing to 100% reusable, recyclable, or compostable packaging by 2025. So they use recycled materials, of course, for the boxes that the cookies are in, as well as the cases that the cookies are in. Rewards. Rewards are super important to girls, right? To encourage them to reach their goals. This is Kiana. Kiana is our mascot for this cookie season. Here's some fun koala facts. Koalas are not bears, as some people like to call them. They're actually a marsupial, and their babies are born the size of a jelly bean and spend about 6 months in the mom's pouch before they come out. And koalas have 2 thumbs on each hand to help them grip branches. So we have Kiana and Katie. Why did Kiana go away? Whoops. So we have Kiana and Katie. Girls can earn Kiana when they sell 300 packages of cookies. And I don't remember where Katie falls in the rewards. I'm sorry. This is our reward lineup, or part of our reward lineup. So any Juliet that sells 180 boxes on their initial order would receive the initial troop PGA reward. We also have troop rewards, which individual Juliettes would qualify as well, which is the troop fun days for selling 300 plus boxes. And that would be a ticket for each girl selling cookies. And it's either to the Detroit Zoo, Saginaw Children's Zoo, or the Indian Creek Zoo. All of our rewards are cumulative, and Juliettes are not able to opt out of rewards. But we do have options for older girls. Once girls sell 500 packages or more, they can opt, if they are an older girl, they can opt to receive a 3D pen in lieu of all of the rewards from that level down. So they would trade those in essentially for the 3D pen, and then they would earn the awards for higher than that still. Please note that Juliettes cannot opt out of rewards for initial proceeds. The environment is important to the girls and Little Brownie, as well as GSSEM. The packaging is recyclable and reusable, and there is less of it this year. In select items, fabrics are made of 50% recycled polyester or a natural vegan craft paper fabric that is biodegradable. We want to share the story of the recycled fabric. So in order for this fanny pack to be made, or hip pouch, it requires that the water bottles be recycled and turned into the thread that in turn makes the fabric to make the hip pouch. This year, we are still continuing to do our troops to troops. This is where people who don't want to purchase cookies can support the girls still by purchasing cookies and donating them to our service project. And our service project this year is Soldiers Angels. And it's an organization that will send cookies to military members serving overseas. Girls participating in Troops to Troops have the chance to earn special rewards. So managing your troop sale. eBuddy is the online system that troops use to manage the cookie sale. And you're going to use eBuddy for your Juliet to place your initial order, select delivery location, and find cookie booth opportunities. And actually, it depends on if you want to order full cases or specifically what you have ordered, orders for, if you would use this to place your initial order or not. It is not set up for individual Juliettes. However, we do set it up so that you can use this. So in the eBuddy system, you will see that everything is referring to a troop. Our initial order dates are December 16th through January 27th. So initial order pickup for Juliette's will be on February 16th, unless you choose to pick up full cases from one of our troop delivery sites. And it would be from this GSSEM Service Center cookie cupboard of your choice from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And a complete list of those cupboards will be available in January. If you choose to go to a cupboard, you do not have to submit an initial order in eBuddy. You just bring your order card and pick up the cookies that you need. Booth and direct sales season runs February 18th through April 10th. And the direct sale booth sales refer to the selling of cookies to customers on the spot without having to reorder them or waiting for delivery. Girls can sell cookies to individual customers using their Gold Getter card, which will be in your cookie kit. And Juliettes are welcome to participate in cookie booth sales starting February 18th. If you would like to participate in booth sales, you must request access to eBuddy to select your booths by January 19th. And you would do so by emailing productsales@gssem.org. The booth sales selection, cookie booth selection process is done via eBuddy. And we have this split up amongst 4 different days. January 9th at 7 p.m., we release malls. And the malls, you will be able to select 1 booth per troop or Juliet. On January 20th, you can select store booth locations. So you can have 2 booths total per troop. So if you select a mall on January 19th, you would only be able to select 1 booth on January 20th. If you didn't select any on the 19th, you would be able to select 2 on the 20th. January 21st, all booths open for selection. And January 21st is when you can contact any locations that are not in eBuddy to set up booth troops, as long as they're not a big box store like Target, Kroger, Meijer, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those type of stores. We ask that you not contact because we do that corporately, but you can do that, contact local mom and pop locations that you may know the people who own that and ask them at that point in time if you would be able to set up a booth. So when our booths fill up, we do have a function in eBuddy where you can join the booth sales wait list. So you would just click on this notify me if slots open select button to determine, and you would get an email once that booth opens up for you at that point in time. It's not, it opens for you, it emails everyone that selects to be notified. And so you have to be kind of fast when you get that email to do that, go into eBuddy and try and select that booth if it works for your schedule. Cookie cupboards. So cookie cupboards are mini cookie warehouses. After picking up your initial order on February 16th, you can go to a local cookie cupboard if you need more cookies. At that point in time, if you do come to a cupboard to get more cookies, it will be full cases of cookies that you're required to pick up. Pending orders do need to be placed so that we can ensure we have enough inventory at our cookie cupboards. And those pending orders need to be placed by 10 p.m. on Monday for pickup the following Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So for instructions on placing pending orders, be sure to join us for our Cookie Cafe on February 23rd for our Goal Getter Time, webinar that we're going to be holding. That will be for troops and Juliettes because the process of doing that would be the same for both. And for product quality and safety reasons, we do not accept returns in our cookie cupboards. So if you do choose to pick up at a cookie cupboard, you will need to do that through eBuddy, and we'll go in more detail for this later, but you can select a specific time and day that you need to pick up. That way we can control and have an idea when you would be coming to pick those up. Digital cookie. Digital cookie is one of my favorite ways of selling cookies. And this is a digital platform that the girl sets up. They register, they set up their site, they invite customers via email, text message, whatever way they can to come to their site. And then customers can purchase cookies for direct ship or girl delivered. You should receive a registration email for this on or around the 7th, I do believe. So for digital cookie, you're just going to go in and you'll register, put in your password, log in. It's pretty self-explanatory and we'll walk you through it. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to the product program department and we will be happy to help you with this. Or if you're having issues getting in, we can help you with that as well. One thing I will say is if girls do set this up, make sure that they try and personalize the story, add a photo. That tends to help encourage the customers. It feels more personal to them and they tend to buy more cookies from the girls that do that because then it's harder to say no to that. So at the last step of setting up digital cookie, you invite customers. We'll go over this more in detail in a digital cookie webinar as well. Customers can do the donate, direct ship, or girl delivery. Shipping rates do apply for direct ship orders, and those are real-time FedEx charges. Those are not anything that we set. And then the shipping fee is, there's no shipping fee for girl delivery or donated boxes. Girl delivery orders can be picked up on February 16th along with your initial order. And if you have additional girl delivered orders after February 16th, you would include those in one of your pending orders to pick up at a cookie cupboard. Financial procedures. So this is going to go into a lot of detail and I'm not going to read all of these bullet points to you. It does say that you need to fill out your ACH authorization form. You need to make sure that we have the agreement to assume debt form done as well. If there's any changes to your banking information or anything during the sale, it is your responsibility to notify our finance department of those changes so that you don't incur any charges from the bank, from us attempting to withdraw from an account that no longer exists. We do have 2 dates that are important that you want to keep in mind. $2 for each box of cookies that you pick up on February 16th will be taken out of your account on February 27th. All remaining packages that are picked up and or money that is due to council will be withdrawn on April 22nd. And if you have any questions on how, or any questions on what's going to be withdrawn, you do need to reach out to finance on that, because eBuddy is set up for troops. It does display different information as to what you would owe. So you would need to contact either product sales or the finance department. Don't use the sales report tab. And remember that Juliettes earn program credits at the end of the sale as their proceeds from the sale. They do not receive cash. Juliettes can accept credit cards for payment. GSSEM recommends the Square service. And there is a document on GSSEM on how to set up a Square system. You can also use contactless payment options of your choice. Volunteer training and support. We have several websites that are very resourceful and very helpful throughout the cookie program. Little Brownie Baker has a great tutorials and stuff out there, as well as our GSSEM cookie seller resource page has lots of resources. And if you just really get stuck, we are here to help you, and we are able to be reached at productsales@gssem.org. So important dates to remember: December 16th is the initial order taking. January 19th is booth selections. February 16th is Juliet initial order pickup day. February 17th, cookie cupboards open. February 18th, booth sales begin. February 28th, initial order ACH sweep. April 10th, booth sales end. April 11th, rewards are due in eBuddy. April 11th, cookie cupboards close. April 22nd, the final ACH sweep happens. And the week of May 23rd, rewards will be distributed to Juliette's. Little Brownie Baker has some really good sources on their website under volunteers. You can find all kinds of clip art for social media. You can find mascot resources. There's all kinds of stuff on there. There is information about safety, and you can use any of this clip art on your social media to create any type of marketing materials for your Juliet, anything that you would like to do. Just more Little Brownie resources that are available. And Little Brownie does have a Samoa's Facebook page, as well as just a Little Brownie Baker Facebook page if you're interested in following any of those. They're also on Instagram and Twitter. So boost your social media game by going to Little Brownie Baker and just finding the different virtual posts that they have ready for you to be able to put up on your Facebook if you want to market your child's Facebook or your child's cookie season that way. They do have resources for low contact and no contact sales as well. They have thank you notes, they have door hangers. So all of that can be found on Little Brownie Baker as well. And apparently that's the end of the slideshow. Let me stop the recording.